Feed your bodies and rest your minds. Lady Shah needs her warriors strong and ready.
Might be useful. Leave!
Hey, soldier. I thought I might come visit you later, when everyone's asleep. Me too. think the others are asleep. Like a creature. Pulse. Since I met you, all I wanted was to be close to you. We're sure I won't hurt you, right? May I test that theory? Say it loud. I'm yours, Karlak. My name sounds so good in your mouth. I'd like to take you to bed now. Gods be damned. It's a good day to be alive.
Wags his tail, a small bag clenched between his teeth. The dog is unable to speak through the small bag he holds in his mouth.
I don't know. Maybe you can tell me. All I know is I thought of you when I saw it.
Da da, bum ba dum dum dum. Oh, God, sorry. Sorry I didn't wait around this morning. I was just buzzing. Didn't want to wake you. Like the dead. The excruciatingly happy dead. Last night was incredible. You still like me, right? I'm much more than like you too. And nothing bad is going to happen now. In that case, I adore you, you know. I guess we better get the day on. So much to do.
Hurry inside, or your racket is like rancid donkey! Trespasser. Merkel's fat lapdog.
Though it's not all natural, is it? A touch of the divine. Most curious for a true soul. Is it? I've seen inside your head, thanks to my troops. Besides, if you were an enemy, you'd be completely surrounded. General Thorm? Rubbish. Everything is at hand, but you're here now, and I may be able to put those limbs to work. You know what's at stake here, I take it.
It comes back to you. Balthazar headed a monastic order that controlled a place called Ankethran in the deserts of Kalimshan, but he is long dead from what you recall.
Oh, him. Yes, I decided to take his name for myself. After taking his rib bones. Suits me better, I think. But enough idle chatter. Keep to the matter at hand. You do know what's at stake here, yes? Interesting. And private. Give me one reason why I shouldn't have my creations kill you right now, thief. I'll forgive your transgressions this time. The Night Song is my finest creation. If I never exceed myself. Now, given the Night Song lends the General his strength, his invulnerability. It must be recovered before his enemies attempt to exploit it. And spoil the surprise. Words, even my words. I do not need the Night Song. I will remain here until you have succeeded. Or fallen. The devil is of no relevance to my goal. Perhaps I will seek out his carcass, should I be afforded the opportunity. Surely there are some, my create. This one, no rest for you yet, Mikan. You will serve me until I am sacked. Do not fail me.
Farming fluid and a pipette. Now, at once. Bring me a liver. And I don't want to see any bite marks on it. Never, master. Where's that bloody embalming fluid? Thirsty. Bring me a femur bone. A good one, not the one with the marrow pots. Yes. Embalming fluid and a pipette. Now, at once. Bring me a liver. And I don't want to see any bite marks on it. Never, master. Where's that bloody embalming fluid? Thirsty.
Your actions have drawn the ire of someone nearby.
Let us make short work of this.
It's been a long day.
Now,
Better stop to rest soon.
at once. Think striking down my body will be the end of me. Wretch, you broke my brother.
Worth a try.
Your prayers fade away. Your efforts must be inadequate. You must do more to please Shah going forward. The faintest sensation.
Nothing of value comes easy. Overcome my trials and win my embrace.
I shall prove myself worthy, Lady Shah.
You recognize this as a trial where initiates would prove themselves to...
Those that can remain unseen and can still obtain what they want. Stealth is a virtue derived from her very essence. Looks like a trap there.
To be unseen is to be welcome. A soft step is better than any armor. Seek no permission. Take all. A plaque that once bore the teachings of Lady Shah, but now unreadable.
The first trial completed. The first sign you are worthy. Continue. Do not fail me.
Countless initiates walked these halls once, seeking to become dark justiciars. I will follow in their path. I will.
Another bowl. Another of Lady Shah's trials that are.
We are our own worst enemy much of the time. Her embrace will elude us until we shed that which holds us back.
Another trial to judge the mettle of Lady Shah's initiates. This one would test the.
Surefoot in even the darkest recesses of Lady Shah's embrace. I must remember where to step, and have faith that she will guide me. I must remember where to step, and have faith that she will guide me. The inner sanctum is within reach now.
You have triumphed at every turn. Seek out my inner sanctum. The final test awaits.
unlimited potential.
It's been a long day. Better stop soon. Looks like a trap.
What can silence the night song?
Looks like a trap there. This is no ordinary spear. It may be important. Best keep it close.
Shroud yourself in blackest night. Deliver the Night Mother's mercy upon her enemies. Trust your secrets to the night.
Lady Shah. So many must have toiled to make a visage so grand.
On the altar is brave the gauntlet of your convictions are proven true. This is the gauntlet of Lady Shah. Perhaps here you can show yourself to be worthy. A dark justiciar at the Dark Lady's cadre of elite warriors. The most faithful, the most envied, the most ruthless. Lady Shah's values are clear. Her children must excel in stealth, combat, and navigating her sacred darkness. Lastly, she asks for a sacrifice. To become a Dark Justiciar, one must spill the blood of a Selûnite. There are recesses on the altar that look in. Very air around you.
Child. You know me just as I know you, Shadowheart. I am with you always. In your thoughts, your deeds, in your dreams.
I am here for you, and I hope you are here for me.
Indeed. Welcome. It has been a long road to bring you back to me. But there is more I need of you. Listen closely. This is my sacred proving ground. This is where you shall show me just how much you love me. Then I can embrace you, elevate you, reveal you to your true purpose. Like the Dark Justiciars of old, you must journey to my innermost sanctum and make a sacrifice in my name. You will become my voice made flesh, to command all who bow to me. Already you have the Spear of Night. Wield it to make the sacrifice. You are ready. You were born for this. Now forth. Make me proud.
The disc is moving. One step closer to finishing Lady Shah's gauntlet. Must be where initiates undertook their final preparations. The end is near.
One more test awaits. Descend to the night zone. Make a sacrifice. Rise again. A Dark Justiciar.
Almost there. I will.
The final threshold. You made it, Shadowheart. Just as I knew you would. Now all you must do is step forwards, and the rest will prove simple. Nothing that you are not more than capable of. The punishing of a wicked Selûnite. All you have to do is use the spear to end her light. You will become a Dark Justiciar, blessed with my power. You will become my voice to those who embrace me. And you will be my sword arm against those that would do me harm. She is a test of your loyalty. When you strike this blow, a cleansing of my church will be unleashed, with you as my instrument. You deserve this, Shadowheart. Above all others, I wish all my followers had your spirit. Now onwards. Warm my blade with the Selûnite's blood.
The party is gathered.
I'll see what I can learn.
Being arrested for assault, judging by the look on this.
Should get some rest. I need to keep sharp.
I must make it to Baldur's Gate. I must.
Something over there.
Keep going.
Boat's good to go. All that's left, my plan for now, is to hide out on the water.
Unless you have a better idea. Now that is a plan I can get. From me and every Iron Hand gnome in the realm, thank you.
Party is... This individual doesn't seem particularly fond of you. Perhaps a gift would improve their sentiment.
Lady Shah, hear my words of faith. Blessed listener, witness my adoration. I have emptied my heart of falsehoods. I have vanquished your foes.
Descend to
Nearly there. Have to keep going. Lady Shah's will shall be done, as sure as night will fall. Lady Shah's will shall be done, as sure as night will fall.
Balthazar, come to add more bars to my cage? Or perhaps to lead this would-be Justicia's blade directly to my heart? I invite you. Heap more sins upon your head. My retribution will be all the sweeter for them.
All this time, and you still failed to appreciate the gifts I bestowed on you, Aelin. Sad to see a thing of beauty not recognize its own worth. But General Thorm, he appreciates you, and he wants you close at hand. So, I am here to whisk you back to him.
Ketherick. I welcome the sight of him after these 100 years. He whose immortality I supply with my very soul.
General Thorm. I'm sure you'll be on your best behavior for him, but just in case, I've taken some precautions. Keep back. It will take quite some concentration to secure Aelin for her little journey.
Do as Shah wishes and you will become her chosen. But the Absolute Cult will know you are its enemy.
can do whatever I want. She is mine. An Asimar bound to a soul cage of my creation, lending her immortal strength to General Thor. Her power, his will, and my genius. An unsurpassable feat.
Ramblings most unsane. Poor Balthazar. For maggots ate his brain long ago.
Hold your tongue, Aelin, or I'll take it away from you again. And you, no more questions. No more interference. Death only frightens those of limited vision. You should be terrified, godling!
Balthazar has drawn his final rancid breath. Pity it was not my hand that brought it about. Instead, it was you. You, who have come to find the wicked favor of your goddess. Go on. Show me your dagger, your sword, your knife.
My spear, child. Pierce her heart and become my sword hand, my dark Justicia.
Well, well, well. What's that I sense? A spear intended for my heart? Empowered by your goddess, I. Empowered to kill the child of a god. There is much your mistress does not tell you. My death will come at a terrible price. One that you will not grasp until it is too late. Do you know what I am, little assassin? For I know you. A lost child. Frightened by wolves in the dark. Much has been promised to you, hasn't it? I sense more in you.
Do not listen, Shadowheart. She sees.
Shah speaks now, doesn't she? Dribbles the poison of oblivion in the shell of your ear. I do not hear her words, but I sense her rage. You must do more than spare me. Ketheric Thorm, free me. Lay a hand upon me in friendship. I will end him. And I will lay your path at your feet.
Enough! Close your hearts to her craven words. Strike! Strike and rise!
There. I feel her again. Why does she fear truth more than I fear death? There it is. True death. At last. You are Shah's child after all. And I am.
It is done. You have proven yourself. You have answered my highest calling. My chosen. My warrior. My dark Justicia. No more hiding. Let me show you. Let all see how you have served me, Shadowheart, and how you have been rewarded. Your pain is now your power. Wield it true. My church must be cleansed. You shall be my instrument in ridding it of the impure. Then you shall take up the mantle as its new leader. First, punish the traitor, Ketheric Thorm. He shunned my embrace. He let my armies be slaughtered. He used my domain to safeguard his wretched life. But now, without the night song, he is vulnerable. End him. In my name, Shadowheart. Let him see you in your splendor, before you shut his eyes forever. Once he is vanquished, Baldur's Gate awaits. Your holy work will continue there, where you first learned of my embrace. Take up my spear again and go forth. Let the cleansing begin.
does not.
It was you. You destroyed the Night Song. How could you do this to us? To Ketheric? To the Absolute? You've turned your back on our Chosen in the most heinous way, and our retribution will be terrible! How funny. How sad. Cut this fool down!
In that corpse. You should take a look.
parasite. Collect it. It might be useful. Parasite in that corpse, brimming with potent magic.
The corpse regards you lifelessly.
The General absolutes orders of the General trusted me. Outside the inn, buried near graveyard. She Catholic.
The spell's power.
hiding.
Strange. Foreign.
What have you done? What have you done to me? Impossible. You are a thrall, a slave. You serve the Absolute. You serve me. Bow, you dog. Bow! The prism. You've had it all this time, you worm. You will bow before me. And if you will not bow, you will break. My lord beckons me. You have no idea what you're meddling with. You're a pawn, a slave to forces you cannot comprehend. I am the chosen, and you are nothing. Follow. See.
That tentacle was colossal. How can such a thing be possible?
We're not finished here. Not until Thorn's dead. It's been a long day. Better stop to rest soon.
On your mind. Yet it is a pleasurable sort of weariness, one founded in accomplishment. You slew the daughter of Selûne for the Dark Lady. Now you are her chosen. Your glory bought with the blood of others. It was worth it, was it not? Lady Shah's favor is worth everything. You would have gladly done what she asked 1,000 times over. You are destined to be at Lady Shah's right hand, while others lose her favor, like your mother superior. She marked the wound on your hand. She sent you on a mission that nearly cost you everything. She will become a footnote once you take her place. Your glory will be unparalleled. Yet you still feel like a novice at times. To be the chosen of Shah demands certain gravitas. So be it. There will be no rest for you yet, but come dawn you will be even closer to Lady Shah, in image and spirit. back at you, impossibly wide. A single tentacle burrowed through stone.
This is an Illithid colony. This must be where they harvest the tadpoles. We're close to the source of the infections.
Just how big is this place? This lot aren't wanting for ammunition, that's certain.
Tread carefully. We are very close to the source of the Absolute now. That telepathic storm has become a tempest.
Smells like blood and tears. This place saw a lot of suffering.
Not for long. Time for jump. At last. No more chop.
Mind flayers and civilians, side by side.
The device
This
releases
must be
a
where they
stream of
infect and transform
fragmented
those they
memories and
kidnap.
emotions. All that remains of the pod inhabitants fall. Though the pod is empty, traces of psychic energy still linger about it. Amusement, curiosity, fascination. He believed the horrors of Moonrise. You see the streets of Baldur's Gate, the emblem of the flaming fist, martial drills. You remember the shattered windows of Alteral's High Cathedral, the burnt delirium. You feel the courage of a soldier who became a commander, and the intelligence of a commander who became in its horror. Your tadpole forms a telepathic connection with every mind flayer in the room calls out hungrily. But there are others in the pods, those not yet infected, not yet illithid, terrified, desperate to escape. The device is open to your tadpole's command, to your authority.
didn't think I was going to make it. Thank you. I owe you an explanation. Much more than that. But first, please, the others, the ambush. Tell me they survived. You've heard some of it, I'm sure. That I froze, or broke, or some other lie that is kinder than the truth. We were ambushed by cultists, yes. And then I heard her, their false god, whispering promises in my mind. I would be a paladin again, with a god's purpose, a god's power, everything I needed to protect my people. And all the while, the cult tortured them. They fought and ran and died around me, while I imagined myself their savior. By the time I regained my senses, it was too late. I did not just surrender to the Absolute. For a moment, I welcomed it. It would be nice to think so, but whatever these monsters twist us into, I believe it begins in us. I won't make excuses. I can't make amends. But I know something of what you came to do. I want to help. Ketherick is below. He thinks you're no longer a menace. Descend. If there are any more survivors to be found, I'll find them and lead them out of this place. Only if you can trust it won't be buried in your back. The Absolute swayed me once before. I won't risk it happening again. Go, my friend. Please, let me do this much.
Oh, stench. I'm beginning to think I should have stayed in that pod. Is there any news about Duke Ravengard? Did he get out alive? No. Tell by your expression. Gonna have to fall on my sword, aren't I?
Hells. Finish what you came here to...
I don't know how to thank you. This is a bleeding shit show. Half my squad's dead. We came here to rescue Duke Ravengard. But, yeah. He was in one of the pods. He was still human.
Brine pools. But empty of tadpoles.
The Absolute has
unusual
eclectic taste in
harvesting all the larvae indicates they are getting red.
By Grazit's cock, it's about time you came. Why, perish the thought. Every word was nothing less than true. Now, enough sniffing around and get me out of this thing.
Mizora's life rests in your hands. Perhaps you could end Will's pact here and now. You recall an old incantation from a children's story, said to void a devil's contract. Abi diabole et nunquam redi.
I'll be damned. You want to free the pup from his pact. And you thought that idiotic display would do it. Oh, bravo. Fine, I'll play your game. But I am amend the pact. Clause F, Section 9. Soulbinder shall bestow reward or favor only upon soul bearers' fulfillment of related obligation. Now, open the pod.
Your eyes turn to the control panel next to the pod. It has 2 divider controls that open to your tadpole's command, to your authority. You decipher the symbol. It's an illithid sigil, meaning unleash.
Good work. I'd give you a gold star, but I'm fresh out. As for the pact, Clause Z, Section 13. If the Soulbinder consents to separation, she will release the Soul Bearer from all obligation within 6 months. Ignorant thing. It's always the terms and conditions that get you. Not going to happen, but I do like your spunk. Right. I'm out of here. I need a long bath. I'll leave you to your very serious business. But don't you fret. If you survive this place, I'll find you. The pup will be needing me. Count on it. Oh, and ask...
General Thorm was attacked. The order to On my way.
Descend, assemble, prepare, obey.
A whole fleet of nautiloids. Enough for an army of true souls.
Not much point when the platform's already here.
Feels like my tadpole is gonna burst out of my skull.
Descend, assemble. Obey. Liberate, evacuate.
No longer a background murmur. The presence in your mind builds to a roar.
We've found it. The Absolute is behind this door.
You said it was under control.
It isn't you I answer to, Gortash.
Oh, the general voice. Is this where we salute?
Salute, yes, with cleavers through his blood-starved flesh. How it crawls with failure, like flies on lick-wet carrion.
You forget yourself, Orin. I have played my part.
You've built an army for our masters, true enough, but what of the astral prism? A rogue true soul flaunting it under your nose all this time, and you ran from her.
Sure that they would follow and deliver it into my hands here. If you would cease these distractions.
The distractions have been yours, Ketherick. Perhaps we never should have dug your daughter up. So you haven't lost your edge, but you're still not as sharp as Orin, I wager.
His crypt breath sings to my sinews again. But he must lead the murder march to Baldur's grave.
If the weapon is truly in your grasp, Ketherick, might I suggest closing your fist? Orin and I can wait for you no longer. The plan proceeds. We're going to the city, and we expect you to follow. Army and the weapon in tow.
The Edict of Bane.
The Lash of Bhaal!
Testament of Merkel!
An elder brain. One of the cruelest and most powerful creatures in existence. Enslaved by mere mortals.
There we are. It wouldn't do to fight in front of our guest. Behold, Duke Ravengard. The Absolute.
Whom preserve us?
You wag your word flap in vain, olderling. Once the worm holds the whip, your shredded flesh will serve us.
Now, it's really time we were going. We will empty this place and begin the march. You may catch up with the army once you've retrieved the weapon. And Ketherick, do try not to sulk. You're supposed to be the fearsome general come to conquer the city. And I am the hero who will save it.
It is time, faithful ones. March on Baldur's Gate. We go to prepare the way.
Predicted. What is it, I wonder, that draws one toward death like a moth to light? You could have run away, absconded with the prism. The one thing that could prevent me from fulfilling my destiny. But the lure of one's destiny is irresistible, isn't it? Perhaps you hope to learn your place in history before you are erased from it. A bright flash of clarity before the snuffing out. choice is to die so that I might finally live. Let us speak plainly. My Lord Merkel gave me the one thing I desired, the one thing no other god could grant me. My daughter's life returned. Her heart beating once more. For that, he asked that I serve as his chosen. Join Orin and Gortash to grow the cult of the Absolute, and then take control of it. He's never had a more devoted follower. I have fought great wars before, in the service of other gods and other powers, but for Merkel I would condemn all of Faerun to death. You are all that stands between me and my destiny. And you have brought the prism here. I will kill you now. And then I will raise you as my servant. Yes. Say farewell, Isabel.
I'm grateful to you for bringing me home. I was a fool to resist. I know better now. Good luck in the City of Judgment. I wish you the best. Sincerely.
My lord, I offer you these souls so they may return as servants to your cause. Join the army of the dead, true soul. Witness Lord Merkel's glory. What a fool you are. You cannot kill me. I am eternal. Merkel, Lord of Bones, I am here. I am ready. I am yours. cannot take me. I am its master. My lord, hear me. Nothing. I am forsaken. You have no idea what you've done. Isabel.
Health. I could sleep for a 10-day after that.
Ketheric's netherstone. It's in his armor. Take it.
In death, the body is cooling, but energy radiates from the stone.
Remarkable. Truly. And now the picture comes together. The Absolute is neither god nor man. It is the Elder Brain you saw, held here by those three against its will. The crown it wears controls it, and these stones control the crown. It has been dominated. To master an Elder Brain, to subdue it. Our enemies are formidable. I believe you fought and defeated an avatar of Merkel, the god of necromancy. A remarkable feat. Ketheric was Merkel's chosen. I know Lord Enver Gortash, an arms dealer and a slaver. He is a worshipper of Bane, the god of tyranny. The other is a mystery to me, but the way she spoke, it is most likely she follows Baal, god of murder. Which means the Absolute is a front for the gods of death, and our enemies are chosen of the dead three. Bane, Baal, and Merkel. The tyrant, the assassin, and the necromancer. They are known to pick from their most devout followers a chosen, granting them incredible powers. Each one alone would be a formidable enemy. But working together, and with those stones, and that crown, I dare not imagine what they might achieve. A temporary reprieve, but a welcome one. With the crown, and it must. If the crown can do this to the parasite, I dare not imagine what it is doing to the brain. I know. This is the battle of our life. Within the city, an order the Death Gods chosen are on the cusp of giving. We must wrest control of the brain from the chosen before that happens. We must take their stones. Our chances of success are slim, but we must not fail. I will be your shield, but you must be the sword. And when the chance comes to strike, you must take it, for there may only be one chance.
been thinking on all that we learned below. If you've caught your breath, we ought to discuss our next steps.
Come, there are important matters to discuss.
Our enemies spread like rub rot. Treat one patch, and two more bloom in its place. An elder brain, bound by lost Netherese magic, with servants of the dead three holding the chain. Reminds me of old times. Aren't you? It is good to savor the moment of victory. But pace yourself. Our fight is just beginning. When we met, I was licking my wounds. An old bear with her leg caught in the hunter's snare. Now I've slipped free of the trap and rediscovered my claws. It's time for me to hunt my prey. You have a nether stone, and you're on the scent of two more. These chosen have reason to fear you, and I would like to be at your side when you confront them. Glad to be there. Falling foul of Ketheric convinced me that my grand adventures were behind me. That even if I survived, I should hang up my blades. But you convinced me otherwise. We ventured into darkness together. Now we've come out the other side. I'd say I'm feeling a little refreshed. When we reach Baldur's Gate, there will be even darker paths to tread. I will follow you wherever they lead. How does it compare to a shadow-cursed inn? With the Absolute's army gone, the Risen Road should be clear. We can follow it all the way to Baldur's Gate. There's a Harper's safe house in Worm's Crossing. Denthalen's Dancing Axe. We do well to check in with them before entering the city proper. Beyond that, our course is yours to set. Find me at your camp, huh? I can remember how to take orders, as well as give them.
It's been a long day. Better stop to rest
Come,
soon.
there are important matters to discuss.
It's almost a shame to leave this place. You helped me escape this hellspit. Then took down the heart of Moonrise, Ketheric himself. Oh, I'm impressed. And I'm not a man easily impressed. Indeed. You're worth 10 of my own crew. That is clear to see. I underestimated you. Kept who I was and who I represent from you. But I see now that was a mistake. I am Wolbrin Bongle, leader of the Iron Hand Gnomes. No doubt you've heard...
You recall stories of the Iron Hand Gnomes, a talented group of inventors who were banished from Baldur's Gate.
Do not speak of a story you only know the half of. We are inventors of the highest order, matched, perhaps, but never surpassed by the Gondians at the High House of Wonders. But our forebears were foolish, complicit with Saravok's madness over a century past. And so, we were banished. We still are to this day. The very one. It's the only mistake the Iron Hand Gnomes ever made, and it cost us everything. I have fought tooth and nail to restore our reputation, particularly against the Gondian detractors who live in glass houses. I filled appeals, pleaded with the High Artificer himself.
They've refused us time and again. Now, however, I will make them listen. Plenty. Find me in the city and help us save Baldur's Gate from itself. We will save Baldur's Gate. I know it. It's all coming together. I can hardly believe it.
One goddess mourns her daughter slain by thy hand, yet her sister rejoices in the blood and bestows honors upon thy head. The dead three stand united. Shalt thou have the strength to face them? There are depths to this alliance yet unplumbed. Consider, mortal. Do illithids possess souls? No. Nor canst thou count mind flayers among them. Yet, the three amass an illithid army void of apostolic souls that could imbue them with power. A flock without souls, yet to what end, mortal? This is the question thou must come to answer. Until such time, be availed of my services. No. Yes, Bane, Lord of Darkness, Baal, Lord of... Once judged, ascended, then vanquished, as one, and as three. The alliance is reforged, mortal. The plains thus quake, and the gods shudder. Very well. Fate spins along as it should. Where matters of balance are concerned, I am eternally cold.
I will never tire of sitting on dead men's thrones. Yes. Although I wish we had collaborated on the killing itself. But I will satisfy my warlust soon, for there are greater challenges than Ketheric ahead of us. It is clear now that he was not working alone. During my time in the cult, I came to know one of his co-conspirators all too well. Baal's bloodletter. Orin. To think, I thought her to be speaking for the Absolute. I worshipped that woman. Jealous? You needn't be. When Orin is in my hands, her agony will nourish me. She is the Iblis who indoctrinated me with the Absolute's lies. When I first visited Moonrise, I stood before the Absolute in awe. It was more of an idea than an entity. Orin was by my side. She told me that God had chosen me to be a true soul, blessed and adored. Now I know that those memories are lies. There was no god. Orin held me down in a cocoon of flesh, while a mind flayer forced a parasite into my brain. And she laughed at my fear. I will find her. I will murder her. And I will smile. It is as if you read my mind. In killing Ketheric, we fractured the cult's leadership. When we break the other chosen and claim their netherstones, we can take control. Madness would be to the power of the enslaved Elder Brain could reshape the world. Patience. But first, and then we have a there is yet. You chose to incapacitate me rather than killing me when you eradicated my minions. Why? So might any other true soul. And yet Gut and Ragslin do not stand with us under your protection. Sparing an enemy's life is a great risk. Even though I owe my life to the part of you that showed me mercy. If Ketheric had ordered me to slay you to prove my worth, I would have. I should not lose myself in these thoughts of what... I do have... Why come to Moonrise, where the cult's power is strongest? Why not walk away? True, but do not lose yourself to despair and fatalism. They tried to make victims of us, but we can take this opportunity to become gods. Now, I am ready to leave this damned place whenever you give the word. The city awaits.
Gods be damned. We're not just work the app. I don't remember. Yeah.
That others.
To conjure the dead.
Your head atop that is the...
And I could. Oh, I understand.
You saw Gortash, didn't you? What the fuck was he doing down there? It's all of the tadpole, the absolute. How? I'd never have protected a Bainite even a decade ago. He gave me away to Zariel without a second thought. He has to die. And I'm gonna be the one who kills him! You bet your ass I am! And I won't stop till that fucker is dead!
Darling?
Fuck. Really? Fuck! Damon survived so much already. This world can be so nasty. What are the odds we'd meet someone like him just when we needed him most? I'll never forget what he did for me. Not ever. God damn it, Damon. Why did you have to go and die?
Hey, you.
Go on.
I was hoping you'd say that. Lovely. If you're happy, I'm happy. Are you happy? I think so too. I've never met any... Sure. What's on your mind?
If you have business to conclude before we march, the road to and the city needs us.
You wish to consult me? I took up my oath long ago, when I swore bloody vengeance against any who defied Lolth. Now, I myself have sinned against the Spider Queen. Though my faith is shattered, my oath endures. I am sworn to destroy all those who serve the Absolute. When I have had my vengeance on the cult, I do not know if my oath will still hold. I do know that when I take the Absolute's power, I will not lose control of it as our enemies have. I will harness it to create a more perfect world. Any who object to the laws of that world will have no place in it, of course, and I will gladly eradicate them.
Leave me alone!
What's on your mind?
Blood hurts. Look, cut.
As the wound closes, the cub begins testing his weight on the leg.
Good. No hurt. Teeth. Claws. Bigger. Strong. Fight. Win. Kill? No. Strong. Show you.
You wish to consult me? A mistake. I am your... When you realize...
Hope you're keeping well, friend.
Hello. You are not food. You are friend. Nice here. The caves smell like rotting meat. Goblin camp smells like goblins. Ooh, more.
We leave the heart of the Absolute alive. Thanks to you. You did well to defeat Ketheric. But Ketheric was only the first to fall. There are many more battles ahead, and they will not be so easily won. You will need allies. You are impressive, it is true. But do not forget that I protected you. You are not alone. You have the makings of a leader. Your actions have already inspired those around you. Jaheira's wisdom will be an asset to you on the journey ahead. Her harpers too. But if we are to succeed, we will need others. Baldur's Gate may not know it yet, but its fate is bound to ours. Seek on its streets, though, together.
The road to Baldur's Gate awaits us, west of town. Let's try to outpace the Absolute's armies. Ketheric Thorm is no more. Yet, Lady Shah's power persists. She shall be pleased, no doubt. Still taints the land. Perhaps we could have lifted it had we tried. All these tracks. Enough for an army. They must be on the march.
Ketheric is defeated, the path ahead clear. You should be elated. The sight of the land you leave behind does nothing to alleviate your sorrow. Though however deep your pain, it cannot compare to Halsin's.
Sergeant, if you are here, I presume Wern's Rock is secure, and preparations for my inauguration are complete.
No, Lord Gortash. We were interrupted. Another quake in the lower city. More severe this time.
So you came cowering to my chambers? I'm flattered, Sergeant. But even I cannot command natural phenomena to cease.
Forgive me, my lord, but there is panic in the streets. The people are afraid.
Perhaps the people would be calm if you kept your nerve. I expect better from the Flaming Fist than to run scared from a slight tremor in the earth. Get back to your duties.
Duties, duties, duties. Patrolling and saluting and following and bowing and scraping and yes sir, no sir, rip and cut your throat, sir.
Control yourself, Orin. We need to focus on... Neither of us expected the prison bearers to kill Ketheric. They'll be trapped...
I itch to peel you, to split your skin, to see your skull shine in the light. Little tyrant. Lucky for you, I harvested a whole family of living flesh in Rivington at high sun. They will sate my blade thirst tonight. Oh, but tomorrow, and tomorrow, and tomorrow, and tomorrow.
campsite, the city waits in uneasy silence, one sleep away.
I feel your breath upon my neck, a soft caress as cold as death. Cold as death. I didn't know you back well then. I blame it on luck and pain. Luck and pain. Your blood like wine, I want it in. Oh, darling, get me drunk and make me feel it's not my fault.
The gate is closed, as is Cazador. And we are no closer to knowing why that bastard is so obsessed with getting me back. To tell you the truth, I don't know whether we can defeat Cazador. Not unless we can figure out more about what he's plotting. I think we should track down my fellow Spawn. I'm not exactly looking forward to a reunion, but perhaps they'll know something. If we can find them, And honestly, I imagine they'll be coming for me in the night if I don't. I know, I'm a real delight, but we're in danger. We should get to the... Unless Cazador...
The events of the last days weigh heavily upon you. The Absolute is not a god, but an elder brain can all who carry the tadpole. This would have been your fate too, were it not for the astral prison. With her help, you have uncovered the cult for what it really is. A plan of conquest, orchestrated together. You have the Lady Shah, and when you complete it, will you liberate the true souls from their parasites and their religious delusions? Or will you use the power you gain for your own purposes? Your blood swims hot. You will not have, but sleep is not.
We're under attack. Fight your way to the portal. I need your help. Come quickly! I can't do this without you! Your time has come. Help me! I'm under attack! Over. Come to the skull. Hurry. I can't hold them back alone. It's not over. Come to the skull.
The Githyanki is the source of our protection. Don't help me. The honor god, destroy the god. I will subdue together. Don't look at... I am a mind flayer. Yes. Without me, you may call me an adventurer. That longing brought me to Moon for years. I sustained myself on... I had the good fortune. People referred to my needs. He told me from the name was intended as... Indeed, I shall look forward to rather them than potential future allies. Not all mind flame. I have all. It has been a burning need within me for as long as I can. We fought to his power. It is the same. When Orpheus is blacketh, bound by they work. I am relieved alone. Orpheus will be much no. God has how God. The moment and found, I realized while all I needed to do was some Gith. She kept if the Gith Yankee. That would be it. The moment he is.
Even though he is subdued, you feel Orpheus's revulsion. A pulsing hatred that cannot be contained. The Emperor is...
You carry a tadpole. As far as Orpheus is concerned, you are already a Lithid. A sworn enemy, just like me. You are already more Illithid. You seek to even if, as an Illithid, I have far surpassed who I ever was before. You, too, should embrace this change. I believe we'll have it. I've been stuck. You have seen. If you let me, I can evolve you.
Even as you say the words, you feel a lurch of disappointment.
I felt that. It wants to evolve, but it cannot do so alone. It must commune with another.
You may resist now, but it's too late. It's no longer you. You're well on your way to the coldness seeps through your veins as the tadpole awakens. The tadpole's essence courses through you. Where it touches your flesh, glands, you feel different. Your body has never felt more connected.
When you're at, but we mustn't lose. You heard the we must not.
Should get some rest. I need to keep sharp.